Hello everybody, it's BOGO day 3. Good to see you guys here on our 3 Life Essentials brand page and then also in our private BOGO event. Hope you guys are enjoying the BOGO event. It's day 3, we still got 2 more days to go, and I'm just going to give you a heads up. We received a heads up from dōTERRA corporate about Friday's BOGO, that there is a large potential for sellout on Friday. So you want to be prepared for that and be ready, and not wait till, you have until 11:59 Mountain Time every evening to place your order. I would not wait till then to place your order on Friday. So I'm going to give you a heads up about that now. Okay, I hope you guys can see and hear me okay. And hey, Crystal, glad to see you on there. Okay, so today, you guys, now I love all the oils, but I'm excited about today as well. So let me show you. Today's BOGO is buy a Holiday Joy blend. I know a few people of my friends, my oily friends here, who they love this oil is their jam. So I'm hoping you're seeing this. Cindy, I know this oil is your jam. So this is Holiday Joy by a Holiday Joy, 15 milliliter bottle, and you get a 5 milliliter bottle of Arborvitae for free. Arborvitae. It's pronounced a couple of different ways depending on who you ask. So, but we'll talk about this as well. So those of you who are members of dōTERRA, your price for this is $24.50 for both of these. Non-members, it's $32.67. So you're paying for this and you're getting your Arborvitae for free. So, what? We'll get to that, okay? Okay, I want to hear from you guys. What is your number one stressor over this time of year? This Thanksgiving to New Year's time. I know everybody has different stressors and things, so comment below with what your biggest stressors are at this time of year. I want to hear from you. And then moms and parents, heads up, because I want you to stick around to the end because I've got a special announcement for you that you'll want to know about, okay? So I would say my number one stressor for this time of year is gifts. I don't like to leave people out, and I never want to feel, I never want to have someone feel like I forgot about them during the holiday time. And so I have a hard time making sure that I have something for everybody. Hey, Bethany, good to see you here too. And so I don't know if that's your stressor or not, but that's mine. And for the longest time, I made gifts for people. That was pre-kids. I don't really make a whole lot of gifts anymore. But I enjoyed that. Oh my gosh, my diffuser behind me just squirted out some oils and I am loving it. It's Holiday Joy and Arborvitae. 4 drops of each of them in the diffuser, and you've got Christmas tree. So, okay, so we're going to talk about Holiday Joy. Now, this is a blend. Some of you may have gotten, in fact, I want to hear, drop a 1 in the comments if you have tried Holiday Joy before. I want to hear your feedback on this blend. So, many of you probably picked this up maybe from the holiday catalog that dōTERRA has this year, and also they offered again last year in the holiday season. Now, let me tell you what's in it. Some people think that this is a lot like On Guard, the protective blend, but it's a bit different. It does have some similar oils in it, but it is different. So it does have the clove, the wild orange, and the cinnamon. But in addition to that, so that's similar to the On Guard, but in addition it has fir oils. This has Siberian fir, Douglas fir, and then it also has cassia and nutmeg and vanilla absolute. So you're going to use this oil aromatically and topically, but this is an oil that kind of helps bring the warmth of the holidays back to you. When we talk about emotional benefits of oils, we talk about many times using them in an aromatic sense. And so if you want to kind of bring the warmth of the holiday season to you, this is an excellent blend to put in your diffuser or to put like in a spritzer and spray on like your trees, garland, those kinds of things, wreaths, and really kind of bring that fresh holiday aroma. But those of you guys who've been around oils for a while, you know that I was confused about essential oils for a long time, and I thought it was all about just the smell of things. And those of you guys who are knowledgeable about dōTERRA's essential oils and the purity and the potency of them know that it goes far beyond that in health benefits. And so this is one, because of the oils that are in this, makes it great for sometimes some joint aches and things, because the fir oils are great for that. This is also another great one that can be supportive to your immune system. And you can put it on topically on your throat for like when you have the little scratchiness, the little irritation. So this one's a great one to use aromatically and topically. And I have several friends who love to diffuse this oil like throughout the year, not just during the holiday season. I typically kind of am like this kind of cookie cutter person and rule follower in such a way that I only diffuse this during the holiday season. I don't know why. So I should try it other times of the year. I think the snowflake on there just throws me off. But anyway, to each their own. Okay, so let's move on to Arborvitae. Okay, so drop a 2 in the comments below. Hey, Amy, if you've ever used this oil before. I know for some of you, this may be a totally unique oil that you've never heard of before. It only comes in this 5 milliliter bottle. But I want to hear from you. Now, this, you know when you go outdoors and you wonder why you're getting eaten up with bugs? Comment below if you know what I'm talking about. And, you know, you guys kick the DEET to the curb because this is a natural pest repellent. And I'll tell you a little bit why. This Arborvitae or Arborvitae, depending on who you ask, this means tree of life. And the reason is, okay, so this comes from the tree in the Pacific Northwest region. In fact, we source it from Canada exclusively. But the tree is there. The Arborvitae tree lives 800 plus years. And the bugs don't like them. And so that means that if the bugs don't like them, then when we use this, the bugs don't like you either, or the things that you're spraying around it. So this comes from the pulp of the tree. Now, I want to read to you something that that I came across. One of the business leaders in dōTERRA shared her personal experience with Arborvitae and a little bit about it. And so I just want to read to you I'm just going to read a little excerpt from what she said. When dōTERRA mentioned releasing this oil a few years ago, she said, "I was mesmerized by the video of these amazing trees in British Columbia. The Arborvitae species mesmerized me with its quiet strength and its resistance to decay and the legacy of usefulness it left behind even after it was considered dead." So you guys, these trees, when they fall, it's resistant to decay. So think about that. It's known as the tree of life. It's been used to build canoes, totem poles, log homes, and it's standing the test of time and holding up to being dependable and strong and preserved. And so she talked about how it comes from the logging industry in British Columbia, known to be one of the most sustainable logging practices in the world. In fact, it's so sustainable that there's zero deforestation in this species in British Columbia. So, however, there's an issue with the high amounts of sawdust being produced in the process. And this is where dōTERRA came in. Because you guys, there are other species and sources of Arborvitae out there available, but they come from the leaves of the tree. Okay, and this is what makes it toxic. Okay, but we are sourcing from the sawdust of the tree, which is not toxic. Hi, Yesenia. I'm glad you're joining us. So For those of you who are Googlers and you come across something about Arborvitae and it being toxic, you cannot trust the things that you see unless you're looking at reputable sources from dōTERRA or referencing dōTERRA, because it comes from a different source of the plant. So you guys see how important and invaluable it is to educate yourself on what you are using in your home and on your body and with your children, because it even changes the chemical constituents, whether it's from the sawdust of a tree versus the leaves of that same tree. So, in fact, this is a very powerful oil. A little bit goes a long way. When you smell this oil, you're gonna think trees. I'm around sawdust, okay? But this is 3 times more powerful than melaleuca in all of the resistance to microbes. Okay, I'll let you think that through. And it's so let me just share with you a couple of ways that you can use this. Now, aromatically, like I have it in the diffuser behind me, I mentioned to you, I have it in here with a couple of drops of Holiday Joy and a couple of drops of Arborvitae. When you're diffusing together, Arborvitae, you really only need 1 to 2 drops because it's really potent. The aroma of it lingers. In fact, when you put it on topically, it will linger for a long time. But this is a powerhouse when you're thinking of trying to repel your insects and things. So you can put it to your wrists and your ankles when you're going outdoors or when you're hiking. You can also, this is why, you guys, Arborvitae is in dōTERRA's Terra Shield, the outdoor pest repellent blend. So you can use this. You can spritz it on and put it inside a homemade pest repellent blend. It also, it's really high in esters. So when you think about, just another little bit of chemistry here, this oil is high in ester content. And the higher the ester content, the more relaxing and calming the oil is. So this is actually an oil that you can apply to your big toes at night. Why your big toes? Because those are the nerve connections to the brain. So it's really great for calming the brain and the mind at sleep. In fact, I just had my friend Kelly sharing a story here about her daughter was just really had a tough time sleeping, and she wasn't really sleeping better with using your typical like oils to help for sleep. They were using lavender and things, and then they went to dōTERRA's convention, and they had just released this oil, and they busted open the box of the oils and took it to their hotel room, and they had brought their daughter with them, and they diffused it that night, and for the first time, she was sleeping all night long, and they were amazed. And obviously, as parents, you're going to keep using this because sleep is also powerful. But also think about this with your any kind of skin irritations and skin issues. Again, it's really great if you can combine it with like your skin creams or your favorite carrier oil and things. So you're going to be, when I say this is great for your immune system, I know you might be thinking, well, I thought you said On Guard is great for your immune system just 2 days ago. Or I thought oregano was the one I want for my immune system. Let me share with you guys something. Our bodies love variety. Just like we like variety in our foods, in our diet, in our nutrition, our bodies love variety. They crave variety. They don't like sameness all the time. And so you want to have a variety of oils available to you in your home, because as you begin using and incorporating them into your lifestyle, in fact, I just had a little boy. I have 3 little boys. One of my little boys was not feeling up to par the other day, and I did not use On Guard to help his body fight off and fight strong whatever he was using. I actually used Arborvitae. In fact, I have it right here in my little roller bottle, already diluted. You guys see it here. And because if it ain't convenient, Mama's not going to use it. Applied this to the bottoms of his feet and up of his spine. And in a couple of days, he was 100%. So think about this. You want to have an arsenal of stash available to you as you're starting to use your oils, because they like variety. And so that you can think about that as your as you think about your Melaleuca, your On Guard, your oregano, add this to your list of ones that are great for your immune system. So, okay, I know I've gone along today, so let me just share with you guys how you guys can get this this BOGO deal today. Okay, so there's a couple ways to order this. You can get up to 5 on an account. So you can go right in to your dōTERRA.com account. If you've already been upgraded to the new shopping site, it will tell you there. And so you're just gonna add the Holiday Joy into your cart, and the Arborvitae will be automatically added. Here's a bonus tip for you. Add it to your loyalty rewards order. In fact, just create a second LRP order and you'll get, and then you can do that for the rest of the BOGOs. And at the end of the week, you can just cancel that LRP order. But you'll get, I mean, you know, the $3.99 shipping is no big deal because next month you'll get that off and back in your shipping points. And so it'll come out in the wash. You can also check with your wellness advocate who added you to the event or that who's been helping you because they may be doing some bulk orders, and that way you can connect with them. Make sure if you are in our private BOGO event, post a screenshot of your order so you can get entered to win in the giveaway, because we are giving away a pedal diffuser at the end of this week for someone who has ordered all 5 days of the BOGOs. Okay, and if you don't have an account, you're going to see all the BOGOs are going to have members and non-member prices. If you'd like to get member prices, just let us know, because grabbing a membership is really easy and affordable. It usually pays for itself within BOGO week alone. So the membership gives you discounted pricing for a year. It gives you access to our active private Facebook community, ongoing education, support, our online oil camp that is just exclusive for our 3 Life Essentials community. In fact, those of you who have been hearing about oil camp, those of you who are in our community and you haven't joined in that, comment below with add me to oil camp and we'll get you registered for the next one that starts in January. And it's all new and updated. So our customers love it and you will too. So I mentioned earlier that local moms and parents, you're going to want to tune into this. We are hosting something called an Inside Out class. Those of you guys who remember that movie, or your kids remember that movie, it's an emotional wellness for kids class. Your kids are going to learn how to be empowered to handle his or her own emotions. Plus, they're going to get to watch videos, play with stickers, and bring home goodies. Now, this is a class that's free to our locals here, but there will be also an option where you can do a paid make and take option as well. So if you would like to get included in the invitation list for that class, it's on December 30th at 11 a.m. in Humble, and just comment below with invite me and we'll make sure to get you added to that list. Okay, usually what we do with people who have not ordered yet is set up a quick appointment to take your order and to let you know about the starter kits. Because we wouldn't be doing our job if we weren't telling you about those. So, in fact, there's several starter kits that are 20% off just this month. So they only take about 15 minutes and we can schedule those before the week's over, and you can get your discount even on the BOGO purchases. So how does that sound to you guys? This is going to be a great BOGO day. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.